Okay. Greetings, holy ones. I am your host. I am your brother Fabian. I welcome you. Today will be strong. Yes. Give me one moment here. I have a bad back, so I have to be very careful. 1 second. All right. Okachiwas. Thank you for joining me. Ooh, did I? Okay, I want to make sure everything is in place. But where's my glasses? Okay, we're cool. Sorry about that, but we're going live on YouTube, no less. Mochiwa. Kamatas. Yeah. And we shall commence. We open those star gates, holy ones. Yes, are you a light worker? That is the question, brother, sister. Yeah. Are you working light? Huh? How about love? Ko chi mo ka chi te. We got Soul in the house. We got Miss Horror in the house. We have Abel in the house. Holy ones. My gosh. There's a trinity right there. Hey, Davian, hope your back is feeling better. You know, thank you so much for saying that, by the way. I actually pulled my back and it was really bad, and then in the morning I felt a little bit better, and I was trying to make myself better by doing yoga, and I was looking up stuff online. And specifically lower back pain. Excuse me. I have to be careful. I could easily just stop and, and you guys won't see me cough, but I have to not move as much. But and this guy, this girl, she showed me a few things, but when I got to like the third one, what the hell, dude? It hurt me worse. Oh, thanks for putting those kind of yoga back videos. Her video was called Lower Back Injury Yoga. Okay, so I thought it was going to be safe. And get this, it's called Yogi Pose. Look up Yogi Pose. It's like you're squatting, like your ass is close to the floor, and then you put your hand prayer, like this, while you're squatting close on, to your ass to the floor almost, if you can do that. As soon as I did that, holy cow! So, whatever, I felt better, but now suddenly I went back to square one, square zero, square negative actually, huh? And then, so today's the second day of sleeping on my back, so I'm back to the other way, but I'm not gonna do no more yogi pose. It's called yogi. It's just called Yogi Pose. That's what it was called in the video. I don't know if that's technical name for it. She goes like this while you're squatting, so that means you're down and down. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do yogi pose yoga position if your back hurts, honey. But you start off with child pose, yoga position, child pose, and then yoga position, cow, and then yoga position, cat. So this is with that had no problem. So if you guys have back pull, back problem, you're trying to make your back better, then do child pose, cow, and cat. Cow is where you're just sitting on your, you'll see you're on your knees and hands, and you're supposed to have a little dip, I think, in your back. But be careful, because that's when you have bad back pain. You can't do that lower dip thing. Just do the cow pose until you can do the lower dip. But for now, I wouldn't do the lower. You know how the cow's back isn't straight. It's like this a little bit. So that's what you do with your back in that yoga pose too. You put your back kind of like that, but not when it's hurting like hell. But go ahead and do that normal cow pose, and then do the cat. So your cow pose is on there, and then your chin is up. The cat pose, it's the opposite. You put your chin down, and take your back like that, and then do like a scaredy cat does with his. You see his whole back go like that. You know, that's what you're gonna do. You go upwards with your back. Do all this slowly and carefully. You're supposed. The girl I was watching did it for 30 seconds each. Do the cow pose, do the child pose 30 seconds, do the switch slowly to the cow pose, switch slowly, because I know a lot of us have back pain, man. So a lot of you starseeds and indigo children hurt your back, Vatos. Hey man, start doing, you think of the first thing to do, I don't mean immediately, maybe rest one night. Rest one night. The second day, do slow. I would say it's called yin yoga, but do ones for back pain. Back pain yin yoga. Because yin yoga is the most gentle yoga. Out of all yoga, yin, Y-I-N, yoga, is the most gentle yoga. So you want to become a Jedi, a badass psychic Vato? Well, dude, you first, hello. Go back to the basics. Hi. Makaya. I gotta be careful with my movement. Yeah. Out of nowhere, guys, I got my back pulled from sitting. Shit. I was on my pillow, and what the F? I got off of it for a moment, and whoa! Pull! What the F pulled it? I didn't pull it. Gravity didn't change. Why did my back get pulled from? Honestly, I'm out of shape, but I'm gonna, I will wait a few days after it's healed. Yeah, I've done it before. I started to work out too early, and it just re-injured me. I don't want to re-injure myself, so I'm gonna wait till it's healed. For sure, I don't feel nothing. Okay, then I'm gonna start working out. So your little Davian brother is gonna get less fat, but more, more. I'll be a spiritual brother, and I'll hide my curves. You know how some girls don't want to be noticed? They just want to be left alone sometimes by guys, even though they're hot or beautiful. They're going to naturally, even without makeup, attract guys. Those kind of girls. Well, Kochiwasi. They have this power. Do you have this power? Beauty is real power, dude. It's a currency. And even though we think money represents bad, but it's a real energy, a real currency here. You have power. It's a form of power. You can't ignore that. And it doesn't have to be corrupt. Why would it have to be corrupt? You don't think there's any uncorrupt millionaires? You think they're all just wicked? That's the wrong thought about money. It's an energy, but it's like a knife. What are you going to do with it? A good person's going to not do anything bad with it except cut vegetables or something. But a bad person, a criminal-minded person, someone who's negative or dark person, dark thoughts, you see, it starts with your freaking thoughts. In your thoughts, you're seeing sick shit, aren't you? Right? Some of you? In your thoughts, you don't tell it in society. You don't talk to people with this behavior, but in your thoughts, you're thinking some sick shit. This is darkness, Holy One. This is what they call shadow. You want to clean, SOS pad, scrubby. You want to smudge. Get this shadow out of your life, out of your thought process, out of your thinking. It's not a religion guilt thing, honey. It's a spirit. It's a consciousness. It's an energy. It's a frequency. Vato. Makaya. Go deeper. Go beyond your normal 3D consciousness. That's solar plexus. Humans are 1, 2, 3. They don't have 4, 5, 6. What are you talking about? If you had 5 strands, you wouldn't be in Earth. My bag. Be careful. That's why I put it next to me, my water. Think about that. You guys, 3 New Agers talk about 5D. You don't really understand 5D Holy Ones. I love you. But we talk about the Advanced Templar, the Guardian Templar Holy Ones. Yes. Okay, density 2 is another evolution of body and matter and consciousness. Okay? So that represents your chakra. This is density 2, the future of what you're in now. Dimension 3. Dimension 4 starts the beginning of density 2. So you're a whole nother creature, baby. The astral, after the astral, the 5D, which is in around 30,000 AD in the future, is archetype. So you move from astral to archetype into celestial. Also people call angelic, because that's where the angels start. Not just human, any beings in the 6th dimension are celestial beings, angelic beings. Makachi, 6D beings. Wachawa. That's your 6th chakra. That's the 6th dimension. Unchechi. No, wait. No. Yeah, Unchechi. This is Muvarian. And this? Amakaya. That's us, Vatos. The Aryan. We're Aryan people age of human. The period of human now is called Aryan. And so this is what you call the root race, but Aryan is made up of several races, sub-races. Because we talk about races breaking down into sub-races, and these sub-races broken down into families, and this matters. Okay? Because we talk about you as a starseed, as a light worker. What are you, really? You're an extraterrestrial who's psychic. That means you have activated 4th, 5th. Some of you have activated 6th, your 3rd eye, the celestial. Archetype, 5th dimension, 30,000 AD. Now, I want to calculate, I haven't calculated 60. But it's got to be insane. So, I'll do that if I ever have spare time. You guys, some of you, I just want to say I love you. Don't get mad at me, but some of you, like, like on Facebook, you'll leave me these long messages, long paragraphs, long books or recordings. You know how you can make a recording instead of typing a message? I love you, holy ones, but I am super busy now. I honestly, no way. If you throw this giant bomb of messages, I can't. I can't. I wish I could. I really do. I wish it was more than 24 hours. There is not more than 24 hours. From when I wake up till I go to bed, I'm focused on this. Well, I would say after my live, like now, I give myself a little bit of time to relax, like an hour or so, hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours, depends on how I feel. That's enough time to eat something and smoke, and then start my day the next. And some of us have to smoke just to be able to sleep sometimes. If some of you starseeds have problems being able to sleep because you got all this energy. You lightworkers are full of this code. We are full of this current, and our energies are very active, and I mean our other selves. This is amazing. The higher you go in your awareness, the higher you go in your connections and communications with other beings in other worlds that other people don't see, because there's only a few million of us, man. There's only a few million of us, light workers, indigos, Holy Grail, Machiwa. And there's different flavors. You got Lyran, Sirian, Pleiadian, Arcturian, Orion, Andromedan, yeah, seriously. Oh, Matana. Some like Vega. Planet Vega. Most of those beings that were from Vega, they went to Orion. Now they're focused on the Orion system. Vatos. Understand, most of the activity in Vega is the freaking high level avatars, which we can't even relate to, really, you guys. To be honest, these are liquid light, crystalline beings. Liquid light. Try to imagine it. Awaka, yes. What's up, vatos? I know that icon. Mac Valerian, the Mac the Third. What's up? Our energy and awareness will get heightened on Supermoon Night. Wow, July 13th, vato. Thanks for sharing, man. Sikabasi. Oh, I see. You guys are beautiful. Look at you, light workers, going through your spiritual awakening. Check out chat. Thank you for being here, Leo. What's up, brother? Got you, ma. Tara's in the house. Alright, Tara's listening. Love you too, sister. Lightworker. Lightworker's in the house. Yeah, I missed yesterday, guys. I was in too much pain. Sorry. I was actually using my freaking staff to walk around the house. Everything I had to do, even on a toilet. Sorry for the detail, man, but I had to even use this. And it's not even if you have much flexibility. You don't have much. You can't do much, man. Your mobility just got drastically changed, but I already feel better today, so let's see how I feel tomorrow. Hopefully it's a bigger improvement, and then I'll be fine. I'll have to be careful until I feel strong, like the injury's pretty much gone. Then I'll say, okay, we can have full mobility. Gavastitas machiquewas. We gotta be balanced, you guys. And even your brother Davian, I gotta be more balanced. More, like, don't ignore your lower chakra. I'm testimony of you ignore, if you just stay lofty in the high chakras and forget about the lower chakras. You know, where earth is, this is where people are in earth. You have to put some intention on your lower chakra. Yeah. I'm teaching myself that lesson. Gayavasitas. It's like, really, you go, what do you think chakra balancing is? You don't just ignore a few chakra. You're supposed to balance them all. Because certainly, even if you're just in earth and experiencing 1, 2, 3 chakra, those need to be balanced too. They could be erratic. They could be under, like, these three are supposed to be, these three are fully open. They're fully open because you have the strand of DNA completed. You have strand 1 completed, you have strand 2 completed, but most of us are almost 3 strand completed, much less 4 strand, man. Holy cow. You know what I'm saying? Literally, most people haven't gotten their 3rd strand yet, and they're supposed to have 5 strands. This is why it would be a huge miracle, like some huge force on the planet would come and create this spiritual awakening on like ascension on the planet from being so like spiritual motivating, you know, like people would be seeing that as a sign of divinity or divine or some divine spiritual signs. God, Jesus coming back. You know, we have Christ consciousness coming back to the planet, holy ones. Shitas Machikaya. Christ consciousness. Christ is reference to Christos, which is Christi, like being Christed. When you're the Christos, you are Christed one. That means you're someone that's capable to go through the 12 universal stargates because you have the DNA to do it. You have 12 strands, so you have the ability as a Christed one. You are now able to leave the time matrix at will. You don't have to go through 13th, 14th, or 15th dimension. At 12D activation, you're Christed because you're Christed, however you want to say it. Because, not this Christian stuff, sorry. It's not a religion perspective. I love you. But this is spiritual, cosmic perspective, guardian point, alliance perspective, law of one perspective. You know, this is Akachiwa. Christed is you becoming 12D activated. Now, because you're 12D activated, you have the keys to leave the time matrix. You have that ability. That's what makes you Christed. Right now in 3D, we're not Christed. Dang. But we know the potential is there and here now. It's always possible for us to reach it. It's because it's right here. We just got to learn how to put it together. Regenerate that DNA, honey, through consciousness. Willful techniques to run current and to changes, make accelerations in your DNA progression. Become Christed, because that is what's coming back to the planet. When these holy ones, and you are holy Magi, Holy Grail, when we come back, when you awaken here now with us, the rest of us indigos awakening, we're awakening indigos, lightworkers, we're awakening. So are you you're awakening? You're part of that awakening? You're part of the Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness is awakening, and it will change the freaking planet if it happens. If it happens globally. Some of you, well, we're talking about 5D activation, much less 10, 12D activation. You see what I'm saying? This is something that very, very unusual, but it's our possibility. You can bring some of that current in through some of Ashiana Dean's techniques, which is the author of the Voyager books. In Voyagers 2, she even talks about some of these advanced Templar. It was almost like an emergency thing done in the 1998. And so actually there was an emergency, and that made a second edition of her Voyagers 2 book. Like, hey, stop. Something came in, a lot of data come in, so she put that in a second edition. She wanted to get it out. She got it out by making a second edition. And added a whole bunch of stuff, and it's almost like a 600-page book. Voyagers 2. Voyagers, man. I just released a Ashiana Dean video clip. Obviously, this one's a short. I just wanted to see how a short's gonna do. I'll let you know in my next live. I mean, we'll see how it goes for the next few days, at least. I don't know. I just know that she's popular, even though she's not speaking anymore. Her knowledge is becoming aware during Ascension, because people are thinking about Ascension. People know something's happening, even if there's a lot of false teachings out there. We call it false creeds. False creeds have to do with the anti-Christic. They're against you getting your 12 strand and being able to get out. They don't want you to become these 12 strand spiritual masteries. Reach that. They don't want you to reach spiritual mastery. They know that you would be greater than Anu Elohim, the Anunnaki forefathers. They're the badasses, dark avatars, and density 4 liquid light. They are badasses up there, man. So they destroyed the Christos planet. They're badasses, obviously. They contend down here. They're God. They're powerful too. That's a whole nother paradigm, honey. So if you're learning this information, like Ashiana's, or the Guardian Alliance information, the Inner Christos, the ancient word is called Maharata. If you're studying the Maharata, Ashiana Dean, then you understand. Whoa, damn! There's nothing like it on the planet. That's why even I am a student, and I'm grateful to be part of this. I am part of this in my own way and my own contribution, and I'm active in 2022, baby. You could say this is Ashiana Dean 2022 because we are picking up that spirit. If she comes out, we'll all cheer for her, but she's not so far. 2022. I love you, teacher. Hope you come out. Chamakaya. Otherwise, other indigo children, hello. Other lightworkers, hi. Empaths, greetings. This is a community. Check it out. Look at the chat. This is like daily, or yeah, I'm here every day, except for when I get my back pulled. Sorry. Makaya. Life Monique is in the house. Hi, Life Monique. Thank you for the hearts, Tara. Brothers, hi brothers, sisters, love you, love and light. See what I'm saying? Some positive, cool people. Greetings. This is like medicine to have you guys here. It's positive vibes, man. And you're not even charging? Gaia Bastitas. Hive Fiber. Hive Viber. Greetings, Hive Viber. Inez Mary. Inez Mary. Well, I think it's kind of like a misnomer, but I say that's the same as you realize that it, this is like my own insight, my own idea, and that is that these beings are psychic. You're psychic when you have fourth dimensional current, man. When you have fifth dimensional current. When you have sixth dimensional current, you're psychic. Psychic abilities from here, psychic abilities from here, psychic abilities from here. Light workers have psychic abilities. Indigo children, star seeds have psychic abilities. It's kind of like, okay, you can lump these all in the same thing. Spirit, ghost, extraterrestrial, demon, angel, all into the same thing. And I think you can use the word extraterrestrial, or what's even more accurate is multidimensional. And we're literally all multidimensional consciousness. We're capable of it. It doesn't mean that people on Earth in general are aware of that or actively utilizing that. So, because most of the planet, we're talking, I would say 7 billion, don't even believe in spiritual stuff. Like, there's religions that believe in God, and that's it. A heaven, a hell, and an earth. This is not reality, holy ones. Reality is much more complicated than that. Much more profound, much more majestic. You're a light worker, you're psychic. You're a starseed, the same thing. You call, in the modern age, people are calling them light workers. It's the same thing, though, as a starseed, which is the same thing as an indigo child. You are having fourth dimension, fifth dimension. Look, this was like 5000 AD. 5000 AD. Fourth dimension. Just to have fourth dimension means you're from inner earth or Tara. You're from inner earth or Tara consciousness. Much more advanced. Like 5,000 years in the future. Okay? Well, no. Fourth dimension is like, no. What do you call it? Well, let's look, you guys. I have a diagram, and it'll probably be easier to understand by visualizing it. My mom, she's an elderly lady now, and she's given me some things that she uses when she's in terrible pain, like mints, and which has, CBD, is that what they call it? And also CBD. Yeah. So I'm attacking the pain, man. I feel more mobile. I hope I feel better later. Moshiva sika masatata, yes. Kamachichi wasatata hamakacha. Excuse me, guys. I feel weird. Kamachita. And also, we're gonna be taking, getting lit in a little bit. Like, it's like a part of this psychic perception. You boost even for a little while. You boost for a little while. And you'll feel this perception that you didn't before. you become aware, and it trips you out because you see what you're capable of. And then you've been doing this for a while, right? You become kind of like an adept. You get into learning more knowledge, more deep knowledge. Okay? You're learning spiritual technology, spiritual wisdom. You're learning about these people who are more advanced in their thinking spiritually, who think in ways, in more higher ways than most 3D humans who just think about sports, football, drinking beer. I'm not saying that's wrong or bad. Of course, I'm saying when most consciousness on the planet is into the matrix, like they're just stuck in the hologram. It's a fake world. It's an illusion. Like, I made this video It's just a video to compare as a analogy that the Matrix movie is sort of like what we're experiencing, but and also like you would say a simulation theory, which means that they think we're living in a simulation. Well, it's the same thing as living in a hologram. It's a simulation. I mean, something created it. And it's simulated to make you feel, make you experience, make you who? Consciousness. To make your consciousness. To make consciousness experience, physical experience. It's a whole nother experience from being no form. You would say non-manifest. We think this is real. We say this is real. Don't we also say this is physical? Yes, we think this is physical. But realize being physical is the fake world. If you're physical versus being non-manifest, manifest, that's what manifest means. Spiritual people talk about manifestation. Well, do you know what it means? It has to do with matter form and density. It has to do with dimensions. It has to do with you being able to take a thought form and bring it physical, which means it means more dense than there. The farther, when you go down in dimension, you go more physical. You could say more dense, perceived density. That's what the hologram is. It's just perception. It's like you're in a virtual reality. Like it's not indistinguishable from real reality. You don't know that you're in a computer hologram, whatever that is. Because think about it, computers and even AI, your idea of it. Guess what? Computers, AI, ghosts, ETs, whatever you want to call them. Everything is in a hologram. So, your concept of ghost is kind of not applicable, Machiwa. Because what actually is a ghost is probably just some being between your dimension and another dimension, like an in-between dimension. And what the hell, dude? And also, if you saw a density 2 being from here, at this level, it would look like a ghost. And the beings that look kind of like not, like, you can't see much detail, that's a higher level being. Less detail, less dense, means higher level. Yeah. You could say being a light worker is something like this density. You're trying to get more energy, more consciousness, more light. You're working towards light and love. It's not a religion concept where there's some angry, vengeful God who wants to choose a special people, but then now say later, oh, everyone. Okay, so anyways, everyone now, so now everyone, but what? Makaya, Moshivas, Mokata. You are this Moko. Kaya si Sayata. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Gotta be careful with my movement. I could just hurt myself and I'd be so dumb. Pay attention to your pain, man. It's alright. It's livable with this stuff my mom gave me. Gaia Masitas. Her stash. I gotta give it back, I just need to heal. Ooh. I'm gonna keep doing some yoga positions. I like to do that. It really helps, but not immediately. I'll tell you from experience from the past 3 days. Don't do any yoga, man, until like until you don't feel it. Like, I literally, like, say I would stand up right now. Okay, I'm standing up. I couldn't move. Like, now what? I needed this staff just to freaking walk. And I had to use both hands to hold on to it. And then I could go like this, like, and then go step to it, go out again, but be careful of my posture and all that crap, man. So don't do any yoga in that stage. I was trying to do it still. Like, I've literally sometimes pulled myself out of a pull bag by doing that. But as long as you can get to this, as long as you can get to sitting on the floor with your legs out, if you can get to that, because it might be too hard and painful to get to that. Well, I can get to that, then I would do this. Inch it, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. If it starts to be painful, I'll let off. But keep going back, forth, back, forth. If I did that for an hour, I could get farther and farther in. Okay? But that's only if you're willing to go like that. And it's like in your freaking brain that any second you can have a shriek of pain go up. Sorry, guys. Just giving you my past energy update. This is energy update, man. Yeah, that happened for a reason. You have to be balanced, man. Like, think about it, guys. If you're completely balanced human, you don't get sick anymore. You say, how's that possible? Well, you know how to run all these currents. You're behind the matrix. You're using understanding and energy resources from the code of the matrix. You've hacked the matrix with this information. You know how to make it work for you. Secrets of the Matrix. Soy machine. Apachichiwas. Cheers, mate. I hope you're having a grand spanking day. Yeah. Whoa, damn, that was strong. Can I see you guys in chat? Let's say get lit. Who wants to get lit? Let's see fire. Who's got fire inside of them? Oh, I've had some people tell me my laugh, that laugh right there, trips them out. Please don't do it anymore. Man, I don't know what it is. It's just there. It just keeps saying it, just like I keep saying machiwa. It's there. Where's it coming from, man? Yeah, vatos. I'm not disappointed. Shit. Miss Horrors. Shit. Leon. What's up, Leon? Everlasting. What's up, Everlasting? Yeah. Be careful, Davian. Be careful, Davian. I gotta be careful. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, light lingo, brother. Donna Bryant. I love to laugh too. It's like medicine. Didn't you notice? Yeah. And actually, if you got drunk and you were one of those happy drunks, man, you're running some good current. You're in such a joyful mood, unless you're one of those angry drunks. Machua. Are you a light worker, vatos? Well, light worker. Let me show you a diagram. Look, I'm going to show you a diagram. And it's going to help you answer if you're a light worker. But But it'll also tell you, well, maybe you're not a light worker, but you're a dark worker. Maybe you really have an Anunnaki DNA hybrid human. Wow, you look human, but you're not acting Christos, Christic, not religion. See? The lie? The hoax? But you can't tell billions of people that. Well, you could try, I guess. But Motsitas. Man, they've been sending missionaries for this religion for a long time. Yeah, it's powerful. Powerful force. Look how powerful darkness is on Earth now. Mokoya. You've heard of these legendary periods of time called Babylon and Sumeria, and all these gods lived amongst them. Wow. I'm gonna get lit right now. But you guys, it's only the fourth hit of the bowl. I mean, it's the fourth hit of the bowl, so it's not so strong. But if it's not impressive, you'll just get another bowl going. We'll roll rawhide with you, no problem. So this is good. It's worth waiting, because I'm only gone for 90 seconds. I go outside, smoke, and come back. And I say hi in another vibration. I'll be in another vibration. Let's say we're down here in kind of like 3D. But then suddenly, whoa, I'm not at 3D no more. Hi guys, what's up? You want some energy from 5D? 5D, dude, I feel more than that, baby. I feel a blast of current from my Maharata. There's a disc, a large disc below your feet. Well, it becomes large. It starts small, and then it pops out into a disc under your feet, and that disc suddenly grows walls all the way up of energy. You're suddenly in a pillar. Within the pillar, it's because it's around your body. I think like 3 feet diameter disc pillar. Maybe it's more than 3. I think that's a radius, right? So it'd be 6 feet. I think the radius is 3 feet. Machita 6 feet. Machikivas. Man, just realize that there's a pillar of Maharata color ray. Maharata ray, which is 12, 11 dimensional current combined. Maharata. It's going from your pillar that you visualize every single day. You want to visualize this every single day, so you can connect to this 12D current and activate your Christos blueprint, honey. Apa! You'll get connection to your blueprint, your perfected blueprint. That's where you're pulling your codes back in from. Okay, we're carbon mortal beings. We die. It's not natural. It's unnatural. Unholy. So understand there's a lot of stuff going on. But anyways, now we're trying to go back to Tara, and then we'll get our 12 strand eventually back by getting our 6D. You just have to get to 6D, because the star seeds have the others. We'll get the other strands from the star seeds as soon as you get to your 6th strand. You just need to get to your 6th strand. Then you're a Christed one. See, the indigos don't just come in at 6D, man. You guys are way beyond 12 strand. You're 24 strand. They start from 24 strand to 36 strand. We're talking about DNA. Strands of DNA. DNA activation, baby. That's inside your junk. Because it has to be put together. It's the code. Remember, consciousness comes up here. And then as it goes down in density and dimension, it's lesser. This is like, whoa. You're part of that. down here. You want to get out of this low area. Pull your soul matrix up. Go up to your perfected form, your immortal form. Go into your crystalline silicate form. Damn, that's cool. Then it's liquid light crystalline form, which is also called thermoplasm. Wakoye. Now you're Christed. 12D means you're Christed. Unity consciousness, Christ consciousness, together. That's what Christ consciousness is. There's one time I made a video and about Christ consciousness, and it got like 30,000 views on TikTok. Holy cow. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to get lit. Sorry guys. Let's not hesitate one more second. Gotta move careful. Gotta move careful. Gotta respect. Gotta respect the body when it's fragile. Okay, so I'll be back, guys, and we'll rock and roll from there. If it's not strong enough, I'll roll ride, and we'll make it stronger. So, if you've seen SG1 or Stargate SG1, this is what this is about. We go through Stargates, you would say, of consciousness. Excuse me. You connect to those. You connect to those worlds. You're able to perceive them. It's not in your mind. It's some structure of reality that is there, that you witness, that you experience. So it's not a belief. It's not faith. It's a knowing. Parts of you are there, and you will have this memory and knowing. It will flood in as your DNA activates, as you get downloads, and as you live your life here in the world. You are connecting yourself, man. It's you, your consciousness, your will that is making you, get higher and higher in your DNA. Excuse me, guys. I got a cough, and I don't like to do that in camera. But my back, I can't just. Excuse me. It's like most of you guys changed babies' diapers before. Come on. What's you up? I just didn't even open those files. Let me open those files of consciousness. You have this mastery inside of you. There is a step-by-step thing you can do right now. Amakaya. Machivas. So you go into your awareness. You have some alone time. Don't do this with your girlfriend or boyfriend. Come on. Alone time. Not to go be with other boys or girls. No, alone time for your meditation. Oh, how boring. Are you serious, man? Gaya Masitas. So, God started all of this stuff, man. And then God created within itself an individuation. And it's that individuation that became the Ascended Masters. But it's still a lesser distortion of God. It's the first distortion of God, I shall say. Out of the blue flame, or you would say this is the Akkadic energy level matrix, came the polaric energy matrix. So here it is. Starts with God. Amashiva. God goes inside, which is basically God first goes down to Akkadic level. That's what I just mentioned. Wait, I'm trying to use two buttons, sorry. 15 dimensions. First goes into here. God first came to the here. Created here. This is a distortion of the original God. This is the original. This is the original. The Alpha and the Omega. The beginning and the end. And it decided to create ascended masters in the sound field called a kadic energy matrix. First level of cosmos. And then that individuated down into the polaric, triadic, and these are ascended master levels that you come from. And each one of these created one of these 3 flames. And each one of these created races under them. Like, it's not on this one, but yeah, this is what I'll do. I'll go get lit and leave it right here. Your goal is to get to 12, to get your 12D, baby. 12D, Christed avatar, Christos, means you're Christed at 12th dimension. This is not a reference to Jewish people. This is a sacred geometry. It's 2 pyramids. It creates a Merkaba field. It's actually 3-dimensional star tetrahedron. That's what it is. If some peoples wanted to borrow that symbol, okay. Some people did, but it doesn't mean they own this. It has a nickname, the Star of David, but notice it. Just realize it's a star tetrahedron, a Merkaba field. It creates the Merkaba vehicle, and that's each one of these chakra. Each one of your 12 chakra, 24 chakra, whatever. Each of your chakra is a Merkaba, is a level of consciousness that you went through years, millions, thousands, millions, billions of years. Your archangels, your angels, your archetypes, astral beings, and you're right here now, and as a 3D freaking human, an immortal body. That sucks. I want an immortal body. I want a crystal silica body. I want a crystal liquid light body. Nah, I want a thermoplasmic body. I want to be a violet flame. Violet flame. Violet flame. 15-dimensional violet flame. Yeah, I'm a violet flame, honey. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Peace to you, brothers and sisters. I shall get lit. I shall see you soon. There we go. But let me move it up to the time matrix. Ooh, yeah, masutas. I got a sore. Damn, you guys want to get lit. Kima Joinia. Welcome, Holy One. Now let me stand up carefully. Maybe I should just use my staff for a moment just to check my body. I just know that my back could be stiff from sitting here like this. I mean, without. Anyways, we're going. Come on, Fabian. Let's do this. Come on. Get it going on, buddy. Oh, we got it going on. I'm checking if I can walk without my staff. I think so. I love you guys so much. We should. Man, some of you are very beautiful starseeds. Will you marry me? Okay. All right, I'm going. Machiwa. Peace. 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 I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. How you doing, sexy? I'm gonna spank your ass. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. I don't know where that happens. It just happens. I'm trying to get my rawhide just in case I want it close by. You know all that. You just do it just because. Yeah, sometimes you just do things just because. Okay, now I did it. Let me turn the camera on. I love you so much. Very, very much, man. I think we should get married. Where's the control? Whoa, I forgot about my camera. Damn, I gotta get up again? Shit. I will eventually be back in shape. I've committed myself and I said it publicly, so I better do it, punk. I'm talking about myself, don't worry. Okay, hi, what's going on? Ooh, yeah. Oh shit. Darn, I wanna party, I wanna have fun, man. What's up? I don't want to be restricted. I don't want to be muzzled, man. Who doesn't, right? We're consciousness coming to the planet. We're star seeds. Are you a light worker? Come on, man. You work light, not darkness. You're for the good creed. That all are one, all are God, even you. You're not some terrible, you know, little creature animal thing that you're being treated like. Akaiwasi. You are God sovereign free. I am God sovereign free. I am God sovereign free. I am Christar. I am Christar. I am Christar. You just gotta say that for yourself, holy ones. You will find this affirmation, daily affirmation is strong. And when you say it, think about that emotion, that feeling, that vibe. Feel it, know it, repeat it. Yes, you are this master of consciousness, master of energy. Yeah. I'm not sure if we should take another bowl. We could. Life Monique, what's up? Kemaja Inaya William Castro. Welcome, holy ones. What kind of dog do you have, Leo? That's cool. Gotta grab piece of magic brownies. Just a piece, man? You're gonna have just a tiny voyage? We're voyageurs, man, for sure. I like to say psychonaut. We're psychonauts. Some of us, anyway. You gotta go on that experience. You gotta feel that resonance at those higher frequency vibrations. That certainly didn't come from your imagination. So where the hell did it come from? Something put that out. Someone created this. You're experiencing it from somewhere. Yeah, you are consciousness. Mokuchi. In a hologram. Isn't that like saying you're a video game character? I mean, you look at a video game character, some human is playing that. A real person is playing a video game character. But what's the video game character? Isn't that got thoughts behind it, energy, a purpose, a beginning, an ending? Okoye, Sitachi. If it's all in the hologram, if it's all consciousness, what the F, dude? You see how ignorant we are down here. We're not aware, are we, really? Be aware of everything as all is God for real. Do you know what that really means? Look. 360 degrees, look. All way, all directions. The information speaks for itself. There is no other like it. Akaya Soul. It's very rare to find some people who are truly, even if they do it naturally, live law of one. Like treat people as all, as God. Maybe some Eastern belief systems, right? Maybe. But not many of us on the West. It's almost like we're pretty ignorant to certain things, man. I mean, more so compared to one of these others who are more focused on it than our people. Maybe it just depends on your... Because you realize these are wicked systems, so who's the good systems? Like real. Makaya. So one day I'm gonna, first of all, do a whole bunch of research on that, but from the Inner Christos perspective, and start talking about all these religions, and list and point out what they believe, and how they fall under, almost all of their qualities fall under the false creed, the darkness, the negative values, negative teachings, anti-Christic teachings, at the same time while they talk about a antichrist. They are antichrist themselves, telling you about antichrist. Wow, interesting. It's not an antichrist. Anti-Christic versus Christic. 12D, connect to unity, get out of the matrix and become all again, all are one, again in those ascended master levels. It's not in the hologram anymore. You would say those are the real worlds. That is reality, not this holograms. These are us participating in holograms. That's why everything is made of energy and consciousness down here. It's not really real. It's not physical. It's made and created by life force. It's alive. Everything is in the hologram. Everything is alive. Well, everything is alive everywhere. Nothing is a machine, computer, AI. Know that all things are God, conscious, alive, but in the experience of the hologram. So you're ascended masters in some, you're in the cosmos, it's like you're a human playing World of Warcraft with a million other people online on playing World of Warcraft, right? All over the world, you're all going in to this world. And, well, we've all done that here. We've all gone into this world. And we're participating in this this real MMORPG game. ORPG game. Massive multiplayer online role-playing game. Like, it's what the Time Matrix is. You come in here, they didn't leave. They didn't actually become physical beings. The consciousness went into a hologram and experienced physicality. Wow. This is not natural. This is a game. This is a toy. Not really. But what I mean is it's a fabrication. It's an illusion. You're supposed to... And the original intention was to have fun. To be like a playground for Ascended Masters. Some playground. More like a battle zone, man. Damn. So, this is not the original intention of Source God. This was supposed to be fun, and it's not. As you can see, it's pretty serious and pretty bad. So. Kaya masita. Yeah. Especially if I get to when I get to the level of Lisa Renee, because she's already talking a lot about the chips and the... Yeah, she's got a good website. Check it out, man. I can't vouch for all her information. I haven't studied her. I just know from some of the stuff I did see, it was pretty obvious that she was a student originally of Ashana. And probably we all still are. There's so much... There's a lifetime of studies you could do with this information. It's like a lifetime PhD. And what a PhD! Why not learn starseed, advanced starseed ascension knowledge? Some of you are the ones bringing in this knowledge. You're awakening your abilities. You're awakening your powers. Yeah. You gotta see what attacks you. Something is attacking you because you're a holy grail. They don't like your light. They don't like your love, light worker. Oh, they don't want you to be light. They want you to be dark. Oh, they want you to get into witchcraft. Oh, that's nice. No. Makaya. See. So So we go beyond. Come on, get my posture. I think that's how I got injured. I can't exactly make myself sit up straight without trying to hurt myself. So. Mochiwa. Seems like sometimes we just take things for granted. Wow, Holy One. Ah, Leo. Thank you, Holy One. Merry Christmas to you. Oh, peace, brother. Peace. Citas. I don't want to leave you guys yet. I don't want to leave you yet. We're not done. You know what I'm saying? Makaya. A light worker. I mean, even if some of you don't consider it as being spiritual, it is spiritual. I mean, you're psychic and you don't have a religion or anything, but you still understand that there's a God and that we're all part of what is God, and that there's spiritual beings and ETs, and there's other levels of life, other levels of other worlds and other beings and other selves of our own self. We're many. We're actually made up of 1,728 different other selves. It's the spiritual hierarchy of your own soul matrix. It's called your soul family. And you have actually more than the soul. You have the oversoul. You have the avatar. Eventually, you'll get out of this time matrix and go out of the hologram, out of this manifest world, playground, Nintendo, Makaya. Holy Ones, oh my gosh. Thank you, Lazi. Losness. Thank you, Losness. You're so kind. 44. I had you, Makaya. I like the energy, Makoye. You know, there's different master levels. 11. 22, 33, 44. Thank you, Holy One. You know, at 11 years old, you should already have gone through your first ascension, so to speak. But that was back in the days when we had immortal bodies, and in density 2 you have immortal bodies. You can see on my diagram. Well, I haven't put that new one on the freaking website yet. I forgot. Sorry. I'll try to do it tomorrow. But the new diagram is better, so I list those things. And there's still room to add more stuff, but we'll see. I can't wait to get to more of the Ascension Templar, more of the teachings, actual practices. And I will, guys, I promise. We're just going through a growth stage, beginning stage still, and practicing, we're testing a lot of things. I say we, but it's really just me. I'm testing, but I say we as an organization, you're part of the organization. Thank you for being here. You're so kind. I want to give you a hug. Give me a hug. What? I can't believe I gotta use this little magnifying glass thing to... Wait, what the hell? It freezes. What the shit? Wow, how's it going? Oh, I was so fascinated. I had to read what it was saying. It's going pretty good, Holy One. Thank you. You're starting to see your auras? That's awesome, brother. You should teach other people how to do that. It's a good sign that you're opening your third eye, which is clairvoyance, seeing. Gold crystal? That sounds awesome. It sounds awesome. Okay, I got some of those around here, white walls. I know one way is to see your aura with your hand. Just kind of look around, like to the side, and look at it with your peripheral. I gotta be careful. Oh, I see. This is actually where I got injured, so I gotta be careful. I gotta be mindful. But there's definitely people who know how to see your auras really good, so I'm not an expert, so we'll read some of their info or listen to our brother here, get some tips. You want to learn something, you can learn it, guys. Just find out and start on your search for it, the knowledge, and to become good at that knowledge. Become an expert in some spiritual knowledge. Wakaya. You have a goal. You want to make a change. You want to actually... you're starting to hear about this other world in density 2 in Tara. That sounds cool. I want to go there. Of course you want to go there. You want to get out of Earth. Earth level can become very dark. So we're like, would like to have a spiritual awakening for the whole planet, if that's possible. Otherwise, we're still going to be here as indigo children, holding our 5D. It's kind of like you're here, just even your body is here. It's in your, that energy is in your, you would say, being represented in your aura somehow. But you're going to really activate it when you open it and become aware of it. So And you're never really alone, you guys. You have other beings, and even if they would like to be able to talk to you and tell you in your language or whatever, or tell you some message so you can hear them or hear from you, well, they can't. If you don't have the abilities turned on, the perceptions, the chakra opening, the psychic abilities, and the memory opening, well, focus on it. Make a change and focus, and you will start to realize what a spiritual path is really about. You want to make a change. Let's make change, man, into the new consciousness. You could say 5D consciousness, but it's more than that. It's 12D consciousness. If you just go up to 5D, holy ones, aim higher. Because that's the secret of the indigo children. We're holy beings that are bringing in 12D current. If your system only talks about 5D and that's it, holy ones, come on. You're higher and bigger. And what's so cool is there's a whole body of knowledge behind this. Look at Ashiana Dane's work. It's a whole lifetime of stuff to learn. So just start looking, and your spirit will lead you to where you need to go. You're here listening to me, maybe one of my videos, because that's going to lead you to where you need to go next. Someone else or whatever. Your consciousness is trying to learn. I remember when I was trying to first become a light worker or starseed or whatever spiritual person, I was simply wanted a confirmation. I wanted proof. Like our 3D mind, that's elementary spiritual 101. Like you're just a newbie, and that's okay. But what I'm saying is there's so much growth to go through, so many more better experiences to go through. So come on, let's do this. Machiwa, Makaye, Amakochi. My mobility is limited. But I still got the attitude. I'm ready to I'll take one of these tonight, and then maybe one of these Tic Tac things or whatever, so I can have a good night's sleep. I can safely lay on my side. I was surprised, but I still have to be careful moving back to my back. Thank you for some of your prayers. It helps, you guys. The big thing about starseeds is we do stuff in groups. We can do stuff, we will do stuff in group meditations, group healing, always with someone's permission and awareness. It's the Guardian Creed, the Lightworker Creed. You work for love and light, all are one, all are God. Well, Machiwa, Amakaye, Mochitas. Everyone needs to have this immortal body and freedom to explore consciousness and spirit and not have these problems with these dark beings. But these dark beings get into our societies, they take over, or they're allowed in, or they sneak their way into power, and they corrupt Lemuria. They corrupt, well, mostly not Lemuria, but it's mostly Atlantis. They corrupted some of the Sumeria, and now we have all this dark beings, man, in our lives. It's kind of like nowadays people are mostly just into devices, like they're part of some cyborg consciousness without connecting to their higher selves, their higher aspects. Come on, aim higher than this level. You can do better. You want to get out of here. Stop reincarnating. Stop dying. You get an internal body now. You want to stop dying. Well, you gotta die one more time though, and then you get evac'd out of here. Some people, I've seen UFO, so I think I have a good chance that I might be helped out when shit hits the fan. Sorry, I was supposed to initialize that. S H T F. SHTF. Amakachiwa. Shit hits the fan. Some people don't know, they'll have to go put that in a search. Yes. Yeah, someday I will have a team of people. It'll be Christos Avatar will be some type of official group that you can be part of or something. Okay, yeah. Because it's going to be big, baby. We're going to rock and roll. The chat will be scrolling with people wanting to learn about being a light worker and empath. Oh, and these bigger things like spiritual awakening and spiritual ascension. What's that? Makaya. You have the sacred, you would say, DNA. It doesn't matter if maybe there's something wrong with your body since birth, but like you're handicapped or anything bad that you consider bad. Well, you still have the psychic anatomy. It didn't disappear. There is something about having, a spirit, which is consciousness incarnate, and that's what we are. But if these spirit consciousness is from different levels of reality, they're just trying to get into your world, to get a body in your world. They have successfully been able to do this. That, like, right when the spirit, the consciousness is trying to go into fetal integration into the baby body, the baby embryo or whatever, sperm, egg, they're trying to. Well, I wanted to talk about this during this political thing with this whole, but oh shit. I gotta be careful with my back. Chivastu. If I lean a little bit like this, I'll be forced to kind of like be aware of it. So. Just to be able to close your eyes in the middle of anything you're doing. Stop everything you're doing. Set a timer on your smartphone. Timer goes off. Oh, okay. Stop all my thought. 30 seconds. This will do wonders. Especially if you move it to a few minutes. 6 minutes. Do a 6-minute pause with your thoughts. Just totally go no thought. It might be hard at first, but after a while, you'll know how to do it with your own thoughts, because you went through that process. You went through that challenge. You're developing a type of skill, understand? These psychic perceptions and abilities are the next type of human, understand? Like this movie Looper with Bruce Willis. In the future, there's people who are psychic. They can make things levitate with their mind. Well, this is always, some type of psychic ability. That sounds like a pretty advanced one. Telekinetic. Being able to control something with your mind. There's psychic wars. Magi wars. Jedi wars. Young Jedi. I love you every day. I miss you. I want to see you. I see you. I will visit your room in my astral form. Hello, holy ones. Yes, I'm here now with you. You guys are brilliant. You're this majesty, Lightworker. You're this psychic one, extraterrestrial one. You have a spiritual purpose. Yeah. There is a good side. Well, there's also a bad side. There's some very dark things that you may have to deal with. Being a guardian, you don't think a guardian just sits back and does nothing, huh? That there's no, action on the job. That's why you wanted a desk job. This ain't no desk job, honey. We're in a spiritual war, and some of you are under attack. And if you are, well, change your lifestyle, then you won't be under attack, because you'll be with light. You'll be with unity consciousness, Christ consciousness. That means you're practicing law of one, and you're working on your 12D. And who else is teaching 12D consciousness? Makaya, Shitas, Avatar, Moya, Moche. Blessings, grace, mindfulness, Makaya. Well, that's kind of like a spell, but is there a reason why you can't meditate? I mean, you mean it's too hard, or it's actually impossible for you? CE5. What is that, a magic potion? Is that a flask? Is that some type of elixir? I want to make some elixirs and sell them to people. I made some special magic oils before. I did them under the moonlight and all of that jazz. Julie Lawson, Dragon Lightworker. Wow, that sounds so cool. Yeah, I never heard of a Dragon Lightworker. I guess, it is possible for a Draconian, fallen Draconian. Well, first of all, you have bad human, good human. So you have good reptilian, bad reptilians. So there could be a light-working reptilian. You can't. And especially if we're following unity law of one, we can't hate anyone. We're going to actually love people who hate us instead of react on their hatred level. Damn, that's terrible. Why give hate to someone? Yeah, you guys, I have to be realistic and responsible for my back, okay? I need to not do a long live like normal. If some of you didn't know it, I hurt my back, was it 2 days ago? I think it wasn't more than 2 days ago. 48 hours ago. Because I didn't come last night, sorry. But maybe I'm missing a whole day. Maybe it's been 2 days I've been gone. Sorry. But I felt good enough to do a live, and I shouldn't push it. Like, I don't want to suddenly pull my new development. Like, I'm developed from the previous terrible pain with no mobility. Literally, I was like, huh? I'm like, you feel like your body becomes a cage. You're encaged in it. Anyways, you think positive. I appreciate you guys' positive prayers. Remember, we're consciousness. I don't know who you pray to. I pray to a high level of ourself, would be a Rishi level. And the highest level is always Blue Flame. If you want to pray to Elohai, that's you. at your higher level. The reality is you're actually higher than that. Remember, you're ascended master. But we connect to the highest level of ourselves in the time matrix, and that is Elohai, blue flame. But if you connect instead to gold flame, go ahead. Gold flame is all the races who are reptiles, you would say bird people, you know. Remember, reptiles is the same as lizards, snakes, reptiles. Okay? These are usually bad, but like I said, you're going to have good ones, bad ones, but when you have these fallen races, most of their race is bad. And in those bad systems, their governments are usually horrible. So, look at ours. You know, you look at the governments of the world, their corruption in general. There's corruption that when you got power like this, there's corruption, and there's dark forces from the ET brothers. Nice brothers. No, not nice reptilians, not nice draconian, not nice. Those are dragon moth insectoids. Hybrids. There's a lot of Anunnaki hybrids. Anyways, guys, I gotta rest my back, so I love you so much. I'll come again tomorrow as long as I feel good. That's probably the only reason I wouldn't come. If I don't come, it's because of that, but most likely I'll come. Because I want to feel better. I love you. You guys are beautiful. So beautiful. I want to hug you. Oh, shit. Damn. See, even that could have hurt. I felt it, but it didn't hurt me, but it could have. It's ridiculous. You guys saw it happen live. All I could do was stand up in the pain because it happened. I'm kind of like a cat. I usually can act. I'm usually always on my feet, and within a split second, I don't know why. I've been like that my whole life. I have a split second reflexes. It's fucking weird, dude. I guess I could attribute that to cat. Anyways, I think it was a blonde. Starseed Blonde, is that her name? Starseed Blonde? She called me King Lyra? Or Lyran King? Lyran King. Somebody called me Lyran King. And so you realize that's like the cat. The cat king. Meow. See that? What's that cat? The big mane, big cat. She does. I love you, kitty cat. Oh gosh, she's so cool, girl. Like when the girl's in her youth, in her beauty, and she's full of this sexiness in her feeling about herself. She's like prime. She made herself that way. And then there's boys just dealing with their puberty. Who are just oh my god, you got nowadays people just trying to be little pimps and little badasses and little online social celebrities. Please take a look at my other videos, you guys, and if any of you can help me with $5, thank you for the small gift of $5. Thank you for the small gift of $5, you guys, because you can make a difference. You can help us, this Christos avatar, make a difference And it is my creed to reach millions. Help Christos Avatar reach millions. This is only going to get better with more resources. Hell yeah. You guys, in the future, it'll be like indigo children. People will literally start believing in that stuff, and then they'll want to help indigos. Little Da Vinci's, Makai, starseeds, who have this huge amount of DNA to share with the world. Fourth dimensional DNA, fifth dimensional consciousness, sixth dimensional consciousness. I love you. See you on the flip-flop holy ones. Yeah. Thank you for my contributors tonight. There was 2 of you. Thank you so much. And thank you for my moderators, Leo. And that one naughty girl. It's funny, man. She likes to disappear. Oh my god, yeah. Valerian. Can't forget of that name, man. Soul. You're so beautiful, Soul. Thank you. Thank you, Tip Valerian. You're cool. Somebody will give me a tip. Have a beautiful night, light beings, says Life Monique. You must be a bubbly person, Life Monique. Some of you I can't wait to meet in person. Someday there will be opportunity. Oh my gosh, Julie, I'm so sorry. My eyesight is pretty bad. Sorry. I got 2 letters wrong. Sorry, dear. Sorry. You probably like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Nothing, I'm just 51 and my eyesight's not great. Must you. At least I found my mistake. Oh, Mashiwa. I have hope at least, right? Have a great evening, guys. Watch some of my videos. You guys can binge on my short videos. 1 second or 60 seconds each. Come on. Or less. Check it out. Some of them like 39 seconds or whatever. Check it out. And learn some stuff. I put even little 1 concepts in 1 video just so you can start to learn some of these vocabulary and teachings, and then you'll have a reference point, and we're gonna have some like 45-minute videos that are gonna instructing on how to do a specific technique. Those are coming too. I love you guys. Peace. Namaste. I can't move very much, sorry. Namaste, vatos. Yeah. I'm limited, but I still feel the attitude. I feel the spirit. I feel the rhythm of the rhyme, the calculation. I feel the vibration. I feel the understanding, the realization, the desire, the love, the passion, the awareness, the awakenment, the brilliance, the light building to blinding light, brilliant light. Hochimakaye. Wow, that was nice. Koye. Kapasi. Kamasa. Kamatsi. Hotatas. I gotta be careful. That was interesting, but I had to relax. Peace. Namaste, vatos. Spiritual homies. I'm a core. Oshima.